First race pacers are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off. That's Holly Hill Fiesta driving for the early lead, and up on the outside is Temerity. Down at the rail, that is Egyptian Blitz. Holly Hill Fiesta leads around the clubhouse turn. Temerity up on the outside is pacing for the lead from second. And Egyptian Blitz settles down at the rail in third. Cashmere Jack away in fourth. Broadway Country completes the top five. Second Warning is in sixth. And then it's back to Broadway's Dream in seventh. And along the inside is Chief Carey. Holly Hill Answer trails the field. They round the turn going to the backstretch, and Holly Hill Fiesta has the lead on the inside, but now Temerity grabs the top. They race the opening quarter in 29-2. Going up the backstretch, Temerity is the leader. Holly Hill Fiesta is racing second. Along the inside, Egyptian Blitz is in third, and then there's a break back to Cashmere Jack in fourth. Broadway Country completes the top five. Second Warning sixth, Broadway's Dream seventh, Chief Carey eighth, and Holly Hill Answer trails the field. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way, Temerity on top by a length. Holly Hill Fiesta is gearing up from second. Along the inside, Egyptian Blitz is third. Cashmere Jack the first four. The first to go to the outside, Broadway Country's on the move now in fifth. Along the inside is Broadway's Dream in sixth. Up on the outside, gaining ground, a Second Warning, and then it is back to Chief Carey, and Holly Hill Answer trails the field. Halftime, 58-4. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and Temerity has the lead. On top by a length and a half, Holly Hill Fiesta races second. Broadway Country up on the outside is third. Egyptian Blitz down at the rail is fourth. Up on the outside, Second Warning completes the top five. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Temerity is pacing strong on the lead. Draws off to lead by three. Three-quarter time, 1:29 flat. Now there's just an eighth of a mile left to go, and they'd better hurry to catch Temerity. Temerity is 4 lengths to the good. Holly Hill Fiesta races second, Broadway Country third. As they come down to the line, though, they're not going to catch Temerity. Temerity's going to win for the second time in a row. Holly Hill Fiesta finishes second, and then it is Broadway Country hanging on to the show money. Second race pacers are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off. Fast to start is LD's LC in between horses. Down at the rail is Krista Starlet. And then Fox Valley Jetta moves over to the rail, races away in third. They round the clubhouse turn, and Krista Starlet up on the inside. On the outside, LD's LC. Those two are going stride for stride. Fox Valley Jetta races away in third. And then smartly guided over to the rail. You Send Me is away into the first four. Do By Myself is racing fifth, followed by Little Nun in sixth. Zanstra is seventh. Bisou is eighth. It's My Belief is ninth and last. First quarter was clocked in 28-4. Krista Starlet in a hurry to get to the backside, has the lead by a length, and LD's LC is still there, a threatening presence on the outside in second. Fox Valley Jetta is down at the rail in third, followed by You Send Me in fourth. Do By Myself drives to the outside, now racing in fifth. Little Nun is in sixth, and then it is back to Zanstra in seventh. Bisou is eighth. It's My Belief trails the field. They're going to the half-mile marker, and that is LD's LC grabbing the lead from Krista Starlet second. Halftime was 57-2. And now they start around the far turn, and LD's LC has the lead. Krista Starlet is racing in second. Up on the outside, gaining ground is You Send Me racing third. Then Fox Valley Jetta is down at the rail. Do By Myself on the outside, the top five. And then Little Nun moves into the action, now racing in sixth. Bisou is on the outside of Zanstra, and the trailer remains. It's My Belief. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and along the inside, LD's LC has the lead, but You Send Me on the outside is right alongside to challenge. They straighten into the home stretch after pacing three quarters in 1:28-4, and You Send Me has the lead. Do By Myself gaining on the outside, and Do By Myself has taken the lead with an eighth of a mile to go. On the outside, gaining ground is Little Nun, now into second from in between pacers. Fox Valley Jetta is third. Do By Myself has the lead. Fox Valley Jetta's coming home fast, grabs second in front of Little Nun. They come down to the line. Fox Valley Jetta catching Do By Myself. That was a photo finish. Third race trotters are moving in behind the starting gate, and it's post time. DR's Chance made a break before the start. Here they come. And they're off and going off stride right at the start is Queen Tony. Going for the lead along the inside is Wondrous Woman. Jazzy Jessica's right alongside. Heavy Meadow guided over to the rail, trots third onto the turn. And then it is back to A's Jennifer completing the first four. Up on the outside is Dynamite Blue into the top five. Decisively So is away in sixth, and then it's back to Pre-Sorted in seventh. And then far back on a break is DR's Chance, and Queen Tony is also on a break and trailing the field. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and up on the outside, Jazzy Jessica has overtaken the lead of Wondrous Woman, trots to the front. Heavy Meadow is trotting in third and now guided to the outside. A's Jennifer along the inside completes the first four, and then it is Decisively So racing in fifth, followed by Pre-Sorted in sixth. Dynamite Blue was taken back in seventh, and then there's a long gap back to Queen Tony, who is back on gate, and the trailer remains DR's Chance, who is still off stride. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 30 3/5. They're going to the half-mile marker. And leading the way is Heavy Meadow, now on top by a length. Jazzy Jessica trotting in second with Wondrous Woman at the rail in third. A's Jennifer is an up-close fourth. Decisively So is trotting in fifth, followed by Pre-Sorted, who is in sixth. The halftime, 59-4. And now they're rounding the far turn. And leading the way is Heavy Meadow on top by a length. Wondrous Woman moves to the outside and gains ground into second. Jazzy Jessica along the inside is trotting third. A's Jennifer is fourth. Decisively So is racing in fifth. Pre-Sorted is sixth as they come to the top of the home stretch. Up on the outside, Wondrous Woman is challenging Heavy Meadow for the lead. 3/4 and 1:30-1. And now they straighten for home. Along the inside, Heavy Meadow maintains the advantage. On the outside, that is Wondrous Woman in second. Along the inside is Jazzy Jessica in third. Center of the track, Decisively So is coming home fast down to the first four. Through the final eighth of a mile, and it is Heavy Meadow asks for his best. Heavy Meadow has the lead. Decisively So gaining on the outside from in between Jazzy Jessica, but Heavy Meadow is in front, and Heavy Meadow scores by a length and a half. Jazzy Jessica was second. Decisively So finished third. Are moving in behind the starting gate. It's post time. Here they come. And they're off. Fast to start. Broadway Investor up on the outside. Down at the rail is Fresnay Le Bouffard. And guided over to the rail, Westfield Luck takes the turn in third. Up on the extreme outside, going for the lead, Specs Adam. They race around the turn, and leading the way is Broadway Investor on top by a length. Specs Adam on the outside moves into second. Fresnay Le Bouffard down at the rail is third. I Am a Skirt Chaser from out of the back moves up quickly in fourth. Westfield Luck is racing in fifth, followed by Back for More in sixth. Egyptian Sandstorm is racing in seventh. Let's Go Nick is eighth, and ninth and last is Flip, Flop, and Fly. They race the opening quarter in 30 3/5, and as they go to the backstretch, I'm a Skirt Chaser has grabbed the lead. Specs Adam racing second. There's a break of three to Broadway Investor in third, followed by Fresnay Le Bouffard completing the first four. Westfield Luck is racing fifth. Back for More is in sixth, followed by Egyptian Sandstorm in seventh. And then Flip, Flop, and Fly moves through on the inside, and Let's Go Nick is now the trailer. They race up the backstretch, and I'm a Skirt Chaser has the lead on top full length. And now moving to the outside, Specs Adam is going to challenge. They're by the half in 1 minute and 1/5, and now they move to the far turn. I'm a Skirt Chaser on top. Specs Adam moving alongside to challenge. Fresnay Le Bouffard is on the outside. Down at the rail, Broadway Investor complete the first 4. Westfield Luck is racing 5th. Back for more in 6. Along the inside, Flip Flop and Fly 7th. Egyptian Sandstorm is 8th. And Let's Go Nick trails the field. There's just a 1/4 mile left to race, and as they come to the top of the home stretch, I'm a Skirt Chaser has the lead. They race the 3/4 in 1:29 and 1. I'm a Skirt Chaser is on top, moving through on the inside. Broadway Investor up on the outside, Specs Adam. Westfield Luck charging down the center of the track, and in between Fresnay Le Bouffard. Into the final 1/8 of a mile, and I'm a Skirt Chaser has the lead. Broadway Investors looking for a way out. Westfield Luck improving on the outside. Fresnay Le Bouffard in between. It is Westfield Luck and Fresnay Le Bouffard along with I'm a Skirt Chaser, and now Broadway Investor gets loose, finishing fast. Let's Go Nick. It's Fresnay Le Bouffard just getting up in time. Fifth race trotters are all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. Trotting for the lead. Up on the outside is Miss Casey K. From in between, Dad's 5-6, and towards the inside, JT Oscar. They round the clubhouse turn, and Dad's 5-6 has grabbed the lead. Miss Casey K up on the outside is trotting in second. Along the inside is JT Oscar in third, and then it is back to Evening Lady, guided over to the rail in fourth. Carolina Legend is taking the turn, racing fifth, and then along the inside is Jackie's Paramount in sixth. Loki is tugging hard on the bit, racing in seventh, and then it is back to Superman's Girl racing in eighth, and NV Jake is the trailer. They straighten up onto the backstretch, and the opening 1/4 mile was clocked in 30 2/5. As they race up the backstretch, leading the way is Miss KCK taking the lead. Now Evening Lady moving to the outside. Dad's 5-6 down at the rail is racing third. Followed by GT Oscar in fourth. There's a break back to Carolina Legend trotting in fifth. Jackie's Paramount is sixth, and then it is back to Loki in seventh. NV Jake is racing eighth, and the trailer remains as Superman's Girl. They are going to the half-mile marker, and with the lead is Miss KCK, halftime 59-4. Moving to the far turn, Miss KCK is the leader. Evening Lady on the outside is trotting second. Dad's 5-6 is third. JT Oscar is fourth. A long gap back to Jackie's Paramount, who has moved into the top five, just in front of Carolina Legend racing in sixth. Up on the outside is NV Jake in seventh, followed by Loki in A racing in eighth, and the trailer is Superman's Girl. Rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Miss KCK still with the lead. On the outside, Evening Lady is poised to strike from second. They make the turn into the home stretch, 3/4 mile in 1:31.1. Now trotting homeward bound and leading the way is Miss KCK. Evening Lady is racing second, moving to the outside. Into third is JT Oscar. Down at the rail, Dad's 5-6 is fourth. Into the final 1/8 of a mile, and Miss KCK is drawing away. JT Oscar is next. NV Jake trotting on the outside is a chance to grab the place money, but Miss KCK has given this field the slip. Miss KCK's in front. Close for second, JT Oscar. Six race pacers moving in behind the starting gate. It's post time. Here they come. And they're off. And Unrestricted is going for the early lead. And up on the outside, that is Great Great Jam. From in between pacers is Rika Hanover, JV's Principesa down at the rail. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Unrestricted closest to the rail has a short lead. And now Great Jam is going to back off the speed duel and settle down into second. Then it's back to Rika Hanover racing away in third. JV's Principesa is fourth, followed by Scooter's Jasmo racing in fifth. Silver Dollar Faith is in sixth. Quick Mischief races around the turn seventh. Bluffview Bunny and You're in the News complete the field. Opening quarter of a mile clocked in 28 and 4, and they race up the backstretch, and Unrestricted is on the lead. Racing second is Grape Jam. Along the inside is Rika Hanover in third, followed by JV's Principesa in fourth, and then it is back to Scooter's Jasmo completing the top five. Moving up quickly, Quick Mischief is into the first six, and following on the outside is Bluffview Bunny now in seventh, followed by You're in the News moving up in eighth, and Silver Dollar Faith has been shuffled back and is now ninth and last. They race to the half-mile marker, and Unrestricted leads the way, halftime 58 and 4. And now they move to the far turn, and Unrestricted is on top. Moving up on the outside, Quick Mischief is right there to challenge. And down at the rail, that is Grape Jam racing in third. On the outside, Bluffview Bunny is into the first four. Rika Hanover down at the rail is in fifth. Moving up on the outside is You're in the News in sixth. JV's Principesa is locked in tight at the rail, racing in seventh, followed by Silver Dollar Faith in eighth. And Scooter's Jasmo has been shuffled back and is now ninth and last. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Unrestricted has the lead with Quick Mischief moving alongside. 3/4 of a mile in 1:28 and 3. They race through the home stretch, and that is Quick Mischief taking the lead. Unrestricted races second. Bluffview Bunny is in third, and then on the outside, You're in the News is racing fourth. Into the final eighth of a mile, and Quick Mischief is the leader. Unrestricted is still game on the inside and battling back. Bluffview Bunny races third. Rika Hanover's coming on late. It's Quick Mischief in front. On the outside, Rika Hanover at the rail, Unrestricted. And in between horses, that was a Quick Mischief, a three-way photo. It's post time. Here they come. And they're off. That's Anxious Roscoe driving for the lead. Up on the outside is Electric Shadow. Down at the rail is Slumlord. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Slumlord along the inside maintains a slight lead. Up on the far outside, Electric Shadow is gunning for the top. Anxious Roscoe in between, and Electric Shadow has taken the lead, and then Anxious Roscoe relegated to second with Slumlord shuffled back in third. Maringo Lane is racing fourth, followed by Ruffian Dancer in fifth. 7.5 is sixth. Swinging Society is seventh. Diddley races eighth. Ancient Irish is ninth and last. Opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29 and 1. On to the backstretch, and Electric Shadow has established a 2-length lead over Anxious Roscoe in second. Slumlord is third. Moving to the outside, Ruffian Dancers into the first four. Maringo Lane completes the top five. 7.5 is racing in sixth. Swinging Society is in seventh. Diddley is eighth, and Ancient Irish is ninth and last. They race midway up the backstretch, and leading the way is Electric Shadow on top by a length. Racing second is Anxious Roscoe. Up on the outside is Ruffian Dancer. They're by the half in 59 seconds flat. And now rounding the far turn and leading the way is Electric Shadow on top by a length. Ruffian Dancer moving up. Anxious Roscoe at the rail is looking for a way out from third. Moving to the outside is 7.5 into the first four. Slumlord races in fifth. Swinging Society is on the outside moving up in sixth. Maringo Lane is forcing his way off the rail, racing in seventh, and then to the outside is Diddley racing in eighth, and Ancient Irish is an up close, ninth and last. 3/4 of a mile in 1:29 and 3, and now they turn into the home stretch, and up to grab the lead is Ruffian Dancer. Through the center of the track coming on is Swinging Society, and down the outside here comes a Diddley. Into the final eighth of a mile, 3/4 in 1:29 and 3, and it's Swinging Society to the front. Diddley pacing home fast. On the outside, Ancient Irish is coming on into the final 70 yards, and Swinging Society is home free. Diddley takes second from far back. Slumlord is into third. Here they come. And they're off, and David the Dude drives for the lead. JD Kick is up on the outside. Down at the rail is Coming to Town. They race around the clubhouse turn, and David the Dude is in between. JD Kick on the outside, Coming to Town on the inside, and it's they battle over the early lead. Flappers Flyer settles down, races in fourth. Authoritative completes the top five. Unequivocal is racing in sixth, followed by Desperate Cam, and Senor Barrio trails the field. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and the leader is J.D. Kick with David the Dude racing in second. Up on the outside is Flappers Flyer, now pacing quick after the lead in third. Down at the rail, Coming to Town completes the first four. Authoritative for the top five. Unequivocal is in sixth, followed by Desperate Cam, and Senor Barrio continues to trail the field. They race the opening quarter in 29-2, and now a battle on for the lead. Flappers Flyer on the outside, JD Kick on the inside, neither given an inch, with David the Dude following in third. Authoritative to the outside of Coming to Town complete the top five. Unequivocal is sixth, followed by Desperate Cam in seventh. Senor Barrio trails the field. Halftime 57-2. And as they go to the far turn, J.D. Kick has repelled the challenge of Flappers Flyer for the moment. Along the inside, David the Dude is pacing in third. Authoritative is on the outside fourth. Coming to Town shuffled back at the rail fifth. Unequivocal on the outside is racing sixth. And then it's back to Desperate Cam in seventh. The trailer, Senor Barrio. Authoritative is making a three-wide move, going after the lead of J.D. Kick as they come off the turn and straighten for home. 3/4 and 1, 28-1. J.D. Kick has the lead. Authoritative on the outside races second, and from in between pacers coming on in third, that's David the Dude on the outside, finishing fast. Unequivocal. Center of the track, Desperate Cam. Into the final eighth of a mile, it's still wide open. Unequivocal, center of the track, in between horses, David the Dude on the extreme outside, finishing fast to Senor Barrio along with Desperate Cam. Desperate Cam, Unequivocal, they hit the line together in a photo finish. Unequivocal on the inside, Desperate Cam. Here they come. And they're off, and Forever Rowan is driving for the early lead. Biz Hanover up on the outside. Down at the rail is Zora's Faith. They race around the clubhouse turn, and up to grab the lead is Forever Rowan. Up on the outside, that is Biz Hanover racing second. Zora's Faith is racing in third. Beach Commander the first four. Sand My Girl is in fifth. And then at the rail, Sharp C Note is racing sixth, followed by Rant and Raid in seventh. And then it is back to Fancy Farmer, who races eighth. And the trailer is Pecos Powerhouse. They race around the turn, going to the backstretch, and it's Biz Hanover showing the way. A fast opening panel, 28-3. They're on to the backstretch, and Biz Hanover means business today, setting a rapid pace with Forever Rowan following in second. Zora's Faith along the inside is third. Beach Commander is racing fourth. There's a gap back to Rant and Rave, who has moved into fifth. To the outside goes Fancy Farmer in sixth. Sand My Girl is not keeping up in seventh. And then it is back to Rant and Raid, who's that's Pecos Powerhouse up on the outside, racing into the top eight. They go to the half-mile marker, halftime 57-2. Biz Hanover is playing Catch Me If You Can. Forever Rowan's within a length and a half, racing in second. And up on the outside, pacing into the top three, is Beach Commander. Zora's Faith down at the rail is racing in third. Make that fourth. Rant and Rave is on the outside in fifth. And then it is back to Fancy Farmer in sixth, followed by Pecos Powerhouse in seventh. Sharp C Note is on the outside in eighth, and Sam My Girl trails the field. Coming to the top of the home stretch, and Biz Hanover still pacing strong on the lead through 3/4 and 1, 27-1. And now tipping to the outside is Dave McGee, and Forever Rowan's going to take a shot. Beach Commander's gaining ground now third. They race down to the final eighth of a mile, and Biz Hanover has the lead. Forever Rowan's asks for a little more, is within a half a length of the top. Gaining ground on the outside, Beach Commander, and here comes Fancy Farmer. Forever Rowan claims a small lead, but Biz Hanover is still game. 70 yards out, Biz Hanover giving it his all. Forever Rowan on the outside. Biz Hanover, Forever Rowan. They hit the line together. That was a photo finish. 10th race Pacers all in behind the gate. Here they come. And they're off. That's Escort Best pacing for the top. Gold Bandit is up on the outside. Down at the rail is Shea Hanover. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Gold Bandit is up to grab the lead. Escort Best races in second. Shea Hanover at the rail third. Always a leader. Races around the turn in fourth. So Cheerful is into the first five. Jack Clayton is sixth, followed by Slugger Hanover, and Kid Ebony trails the field. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and Gold Bandit has the lead. And then Escort Best is right there racing in second. There's a gap back to Shea Hanover in third. They raced the opening quarter of a mile in 29 seconds flat, and now they're onto the backstretch. And leading the way is Gold Bandit on top, a full length and a half over Escort Best racing second. At the rail, Shea Hanover completes the top three. There's a break back to Always a Leader racing in fourth. Jack Clayton's moving up strongly on the outside into the top five. So Cheerful is sixth, followed by Slugger Hanover in seventh, and Kid Ebony trails the field. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way is Gold Bandit with Escort Best pacing second. A fast half, 58-2, and now they're rounding the far turn. Gold Bandit still with the lead. Escort Best racing second along the inside. Shea Hanover third. On the outside is Jack Clayton improving into the first four. Always a leader down at the rail is racing fifth, followed by Slugger Hanover in sixth, and then it is back to So Cheerful in seventh. As they round the turn, Kid Ebony trails the field. At the top of the home stretch, Gold Bandit still with the lead. Moving to the outside, Shea Hanover. Escort Best down at the rail. 3/4 in 1:27.4. Homeward bound and still with the lead. Gold Bandit, Escort Best at the rail, following in second. And getting tangled up, that is Jack Clayton along with Shea Hanover. Also getting involved in that mishap, Slugger Hanover. Rallying down the center of the racetrack, here comes So Cheerful, pacing after Escort Best. And Gold Bandit, Escort Best hits the front. It's Escort Best in front. Gold Bandit hangs on for second, and then it was So Cheerful and Always a Leader.